set now by another student from Columbia University, Xavier Westergaard. You're a Jewish student.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
just heard what he had to say. You're not one of the students he represents in this lawsuit, but I just want to get your experience. He has clients who are terrified, and they're students like yourself at this same school. How do you feel on campus?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I'll answer your question with a story. I walked onto campus 3 days ago in the evening to go to my lab. I was walking by. I was identifiably Jewish because I was wearing my yarmulke. In fact, it was Shabbat. And what happened was that I heard someone yell my name, and then I heard them yell out my student ID number, my personal student ID number.
What?
And it was coming from this lawn area where there's this encampment. And they said, we know who you are. We know that you're a biology PhD student, and you're not welcome on this campus.
They told you that. They said you're not welcome on this campus.
Yes, ma'am, unprompted. I was not there to counter-protest. I was not there to cause any sort of issue. I was just walking across campus.
Is this the first time this has happened?
This is the first time it's happened, but this was the first time I'd been on campus since all of this started.
And do you know other Jewish students who are experiencing similar sorts of attacks like this?
Yes, I know students that have experienced much worse. One of my friends had his personal property removed from him and lit on fire. I've heard on campus in videos, but also I've seen it firsthand myself, people yell, Jews, Jews, go back to Poland. I've heard explicatives that I do not want to say on this program. I've heard gas the Jews, and then I've seen these same things that you've seen, that we should be the next targets of Hamas and their terrorist brigades.
How long has this been going on?
There have been protests on campus for the last 6 months, since October 7th, the day that I will remember for the rest of my life. The rhetoric for many months was from the river to the sea. Mm-hmm. I don't like hearing that. I think it's a hateful thing to say. I would much rather them say that than what I've been hearing so far since.
So you've seen a definite escalation in both the nasty rhetoric, the awful threats, the violence of it all.
Yes, it's moved from being just verbal to physical. This all started about a week ago when our president, Manu Shafiq, spoke in front of Congress to talk about anti-Semitism on our campus. I actually had the privilege of going to that hearing. 20 Jewish students went. It was very, very amazing to be able to represent the Jewish community at our university. I think it's very telling that only when the president was going to speak on the experience of Jewish students did it escalate, and only when she was not there, this started to happen the way that it did. So
you draw a link between her appearance on Capitol Hill last Wednesday and her vow under a tough grilling from Congressman Elise Stefanik, who represents the state of New York.
Yes.
Her vow that we would not tolerate anti-Semitism, and then the crackdown they sent in the NYPD, and for the first time in 50 years since the Vietnam War, to arrest these protesters. That seems to have escalated things rather than ending them.
I think that many of the protesters think that addressing anti-Semitism is actually a threat to their cause. I'd like to say one thing. I have a tremendous amount of compassion for the people of Palestine, for the people who are living in Gaza and are enduring this violent war, for the people in the West Bank who don't feel like they have any civil or legal rights under the law. The protests now are not only taking away from legitimate activism advocating for those people, they're distracting from it, and they're giving good people a bad name. These students are doing this for whatever reason, but it's pure evil, and I would wish that they stopped, especially now.
Yeah, that's what I think so many people lose sight of. I have many close friends who are Israeli who do not support Netanyahu and do not support what's happening in Gaza. And there's a lot of healthy debate and disagreement within Israel about how to prosecute that war. Mm-hmm. That's okay. That's fine. What's not fine is threatening people like you who are simply there, going to school, trying to improve your lives and improve the world by being a neurologist. What are you studying to be?
I'm a biology PhD student with a specialty in neuroscience.
Well, you're very impressive.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate you being here, and I am so sorry that you're going through this on campus. No student should have to go through something like this.
I agree completely.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.